Welcome to my video by Tina Duckett. I grew up believing I wasn't enough. That if I were quiet, helpful, good, then maybe I'd be noticed. Maybe I'd be loved. But what I didn't understand back then was I wasn't broken. I was adapting. We inherited patterns. And sometimes, pain is passed down, not through intention, but through invisibility. Our parents carry their own unspoken stories, the unmet needs, the unattended wounds, and without meaning to, they parent from that place. These aren't always big T traumas. Sometimes, they're quiet. An emotionally vacant mother. A home where affection is missing. That's what Gabor Maté calls little to trauma. The quiet absence that shapes how we see ourselves and how we learn to survive. I found Gabor Maté's work along my own healing journey, and it helped me understand why I felt so much, yet struggled to feel myself. I learned that as children, the need to connect is often stronger than the need to be authentic. And over time, we set up patterns of thinking and behaving that quietly repeat the cycle we were born into. But here's something I always come back to. This isn't about judging our parents. Sometimes people parent in painful ways. But that pain isn't about the child. It's about what happened to them, what they never received, what they had to bury, what no one ever taught them to give. Understanding that doesn't make it okay, but it can help us stop carrying the weight of believing we were the reason. Being the good girl, I became the good girl. The little helper, the tidy one. The one who didn't ask for much. Not because I was naturally obedient, but because I thought being good was the only way to be seen. Underneath the smiles and compliance lived a quiet ache, a sadness that didn't know its name. That role protected me, but it also hid me. When I found Schema Therapy, it gave me language for things I'd always felt but didn't fully understand. It helped me trace my patterns back to their roots. Early schemas built around unmet needs. And instead of shame, I found compassion. The strategies we carry. In Schema Therapy, we talk about coping modes. And I began to notice mine. The one who avoided. The one who overcompensated. The one who shut down. They weren't dysfunctions. They were strategies. Each one had once kept me safe. Now, when I work with clients, I don't look for what's wrong. I look for what once made sense. Because healing isn't about deleting who we became. It's about remembering who we were before we had to hide. Hypnotherapy and forward healing. That's why I weave these insights into my solution-focused hypnotherapy practice. To help people not only understand where their pain comes from, but to imagine beyond it. Hypnotherapy allows us to tap into something deeper, a sense of calm, clarity, and inner leadership, where I honor the old story while gently writing a new one. This is where science meets hope, where the past is acknowledged and the future begins. Coming home to yourself. We don't heal by erasing the past. We heal by walking with it. Gently, kindly, and with curiosity. Our childhoods shape us, but they don't define us. They were roles we walked to survive. They were never our fault. There is no shame in the sadness you carried. No shame in the coping you learned. And no shame in wanting more. More peace. More presence. More you. So if you've ever felt like you're too much or not enough, let me remind you, you were never broken. You were adapting. And now, you're coming home to yourself. If this resonates, you're not alone. Feel free to share, subscribe, or reach out. Your healing matters.